The pitch from Acevedo.
Swung on the line, down the left field line for a base hit.
Fly ball, gap, right center field. And
Double him up at second.
Luke is going back to the 1-8 track. Get out the right, run and mustard, grandma. It is grand salami time.
And we send Seattle to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 24 years.
A 17-game hit streak, a stud-looking starter, and Luke's future MVP Stevenson are among the things we will discuss here tonight on episode 154 of the Light the W podcast. The Mariners have won the first two games against the Houston Astros in Houston, extending their win streak to, I believe, 9 games now. The Mariners have had the Astros number as of late, and that has continued thus far this season. They're looking for the series win on Wednesday before hopefully having a shot at a sweep when Luis Castillo takes the bump on Thursday. Bryce Miller will get the start on Wednesday, his first start in 2026 for the Seattle Mariners. It is sure to be something to have your eyes on. Mariners baseball has been a story of ups and downs so far this season, to say the least. For the past couple days, they have been on an up. And as of today, Cal Raleigh might be taking a look up. After showering in his full uniform, he's found a little bit of form with a 2-hit game, breaking the longest hitless streak of his career heading into tonight's ballgame. There's lots to discuss. Thank you for being with me, Mahal Domingo Anderson, here on episode 154 of the show. It is a Wednesday morning episode, which means we are discussing one topic for roughly 10-ish minutes. We'll then get into our favorite segments of the show that we do weekly here on it if you're just joining us. If you haven't heard an episode before, that's Around the Horn, Down on the Farm, and Seattle Sports Wraparound. It is sure to be a good time, so make sure you stick with us. This episode starts now. All right. Where to begin? Where to begin? There's a lot to talk about with this team, to be honest. I feel like there's a lot going on with this team. I mean, from Julio Rodriguez to Randy Arozarena to Cal Raleigh, there's so much to talk about. But I think the only right way to start is with Dominic Canzone. Let Canzone play. Let Dom play. Thank you, Jeff, for that last week. If you didn't already, make sure you go listen to episode 152, where Jeff said, let Dom play. And look what he's done since. Nice little grand slam tonight for him. Nearly had 2 of them. You imagine Jeff if he had 2 of them. That would have been an experience, to say the least. It is sure to be a fun episode when Jeff joins me on Friday morning's episode here of the show. But till then, we're focused on a specific few things here in some Mariners baseball. Like I said, Dominic Canzone, really, really good tonight. Had the grand slam. Tatsuya Imai. Sorry, dude. Rough start to your big league career. Really feel like you're not adjusting there in Houston, which, is shocking. Must say I'm surprised that the Japanese guy struggling in Houston didn't see that coming at all. Oh, what was that? That makes sense? Oh, it does make sense, doesn't it? Well, we're not here to hate on Tatsuya Imai, nor the Houston Astros, I guess. What we're here to talk about is Mariners baseball, and Randy Arozarena has been freaking fantastic this season. Listen to these numbers. hitting 289, 375, 441, a 138 WRC plus this season for him, an 816 OPS. Had a huge homer today. That was a no doubter to say the least. 102 nearly off the bat, 370 feet. Yeah, let's go, Randy. Let's go, dude. Jeff gives you some hate, doesn't he? Doesn't he? But you're the best left fielder maybe in Mariners baseball history. You're definitely the best in my lifetime. Probably the best since 2000. Dude has been freaking awesome, been super under the radar. His defense, not anything to write home about, to say the least. But he's been really, really good. 4 home runs on his season now. And that's with him striking out at a fairly high rate. His baseball savant page is nothing to be, out of this world about. It's nothing super incredible, super crazy. But he's been really, really good at the plate specifically. Now, you look at what he's done in the field, right? Defensive runs saved, half of them at 2. Like, that is a huge step. He hasn't been an above average fielder in terms of DRS since 2023. The year prior to that, he was -6. So, good step for him. He's already at -2 outs above average. His range isn't great. That's something we know about him. But as long as he's making these plays that he's supposed to make and getting stuff that's within his range and, snagging a couple nice plays here and there, and that DRS stays at 0, let alone even like -1, like fantastic. DRS being at 2 right now is awesome. That's fantastic. Outs above average hate this Mariners defensive team, and I hate this Mariners defensive team, right? But seeing something like that is a positive sign. This is a guy that, if he can play decent in left field and like show that he should legitimately probably be out there consistently, like this will be an awesome final season for him in a Mariners uniform, and it's looking like it's going to be. I mean, this guy consistently is a 120 to 125 WRC plus. He was a 120 last year, 114 the year prior to that. That was a down season for him. Before that, he was a 125, a 124, a 127, and it doesn't really matter what he was prior to that. And like I said, he's a 138 right now. Right? I mean, what he's doing is really rad. It's really awesome. Like, he's showing that he's not even just a power hitter, right? He has 4 home runs this year, yeah? But that's not all of what he's done. He's got 9 doubles right now this year. Well on his way towards reaching what he normally gets to, 30, 32, 33. Career high is 41. I mean, he easily could get to 41 right now. He's at 9, and he added a pair tonight. I believe he added a pair tonight. Let's confirm. Let's look at that box score, shall we? Like, I'm just glazing Randy Arozarena right now for good reason. I mean, the dude went 4 for 4 tonight. Like, are you serious? 2 doubles tonight bring him to 11 doubles in 43 games. Let's do some quick maths here, right? 11 doubles in 43 games. All right, 43 plus 43 is 86. Right? 22 doubles in 86 games. He's on pace for roughly 40 doubles right now. That's awesome. That's freaking sweet. Right? That's awesome. You kidding me? If I get 35 doubles out of Randy Arozarena and 15 to 20, like 20 home runs, that's a really good hitter. It's a really good hitter, right? Like, I mean, consistently, this guy is a good hitter, and it feels like it goes under the radar. It feels like he's very unappreciated. I mean, he's consistently between a 775 and 800 OPS in his career. The worst season of his career was the 720 OPS he put up in 2024, the year he was traded to the Mariners. And with the Mariners, he put a 733 up. A 123 WRC plus with the Mariners that year. I am a Randy Arozarena fan. I love Randy Arozarena. And it's going to suck to have that conversation come this offseason where it's like, what does it make sense to pay this guy what do we got to do to make it make sense to keep this guy? Because I think it's going to be really difficult to do so unless he takes a big bargain. But I mean, he's an integral part of this roster. He's a right-handed hitter that puts up really good numbers at the plate. He's a fantastic middle of the lineup bat that can hit left-handed pitching. And that's something that this Mariners team, I mean, as we've talked about, really lacks. They lack the ability to hit left-handed pitching. I mean, this guy's been a 125 WRC plus against lefties this year and a 134 against righties. So anyone saying to you that's like, Randy Arozarena is not a core part of this team, dude, he is. They will really need an outfielder and a legit bat come this offseason should Randy Arozarena walk. It's going to be a really interesting offseason. They're probably going to offer that guy the qualifying offer. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. But he's maybe the best bat on the market this winter. So the chance of him coming back here seems slim to none to me. So what I'm going to ask you guys is enjoy Randy Arozarena. Enjoy having a left fielder that can hit the crap out of the baseball and is a good player and is fun to have on your team. Look, the handshake debacle during the WBC wasn't fun. There's some stuff with him that's like, well, what the heck, dude, right? But enjoy this guy's production on the diamond, in the box. Enjoy it. Enjoy those no doubt home runs. He only got 15-ish of them left. 15 home runs left, and who knows how many of those are no doubters. I mean, maybe 5, 10 of them. Enjoy when he can pimp a bomb. Like, cherish those moments, legitimately. Because come next year, who the hell is going to be our left fielder? Michael Arroyo? Brendan Donovan? It's not going to be the same, dude. It's not going to be the same. So make sure you enjoy it. I know I will. Let's talk about the league as a whole, though, shall we? For updates, this is Around the Horn. 4 updates on Major League Baseball over the past week. All right. Let's talk about some baseball. All right, let's talk about the American League, shall we? How many teams are above 500 in the American League this week? Okay, the AL East still has 2. Tampa Bay Rays are currently in first place. Oh my God, how about it? A plus 24 run differential for them. Expected wins loss 23-18. They are currently 28-13. Oh my God. 14-4 at home this year. 5-1 against teams above 500. Playing Toronto right now. They're beating Toronto right now. I love teams that beat Toronto. Brings me a lot of joy. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games. Oh my God, Tampa. What got into you? Whew. How about it? New York Yankees also above 500 in the American League. They have a plus 76 run differential. How are they not better? Expected 29-14. They're 27-16. Another good team. In the American League West, just one team above 500. It's the non-Oakland A's, who are a game above 500. Their run differential is at -8. Expected wins loss at 20-21. If you're wondering about the Mariners, their run differential is plus 12, which is third best in the American League. There are only 4 teams with run differentials in positive right now in the American League. 2 teams we've mentioned. And then the Mariners, one other team, which we'll mention in a second. Mariners' expected wins losses are 23-20. They're currently 21-22. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games. We're sneaking up on first place in the American League West, and I hope that once we get there, we never turn back and we can win another division. The Cleveland Guardians are the last team in the American League above 500 and the final team with a run differential in the positive right now. They are +2. Expected win/losses is exactly at 500, 22-22. They're currently 23-21. Chicago White Sox are 20-21 right now. Just a game and a half back of the Guardians. Me and Jeff talked slightly about this division last week, and if you want to talk about this division more, I actually think it's really interesting. This might be one of the most interesting divisions in baseball. This and the American League East both are really fascinating to me. But I mean, who wants this division? Who's going to show that they want to win this division, right? Kansas City Royals, Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers, all are 19-23 right now. The Royals are picking up their game a little bit, 6-4 in their last 10 games, but their run differential still sits -15 right now. Like, this team is not all that amazing. Cole Reagans hasn't been fantastic. He's on the IL right now. We'll see what they bring. The American League in general, it really is up for grabs. The Yankees are a good baseball team, and they are going to continue to be a good baseball team. But if you're a Mariners fan, you should be hoping the New York Yankees get their best baseball out of the way in April and May. That's what you should be hoping. Hope that Cam Schlittler has season of his life in the first half, makes the All-Star game, and then just loses it. Loses some of that form, and then his arm gets a little bit exhausted. This is a guy that's still young, is going to be on a pitch limit. They are going to be careful with him down the stretch. You better hope he throws a shit ton of pitches right now. Right? Let's move over to the National League for our last couple things to talk about. Atlanta Braves, run differential +90. Expected wins/losses 30-12. They're currently 29-13. Best record in baseball. 7-3 in their last 10. And the Mariners won a series against them. You can see why this Mariners team has the potential to be really good. Chicago Cubs are 27-15. They've been really, really awesome. The Brewers are picking up form, 8-12 in their last 10 games, 23-16. Shout out Jeff Levering. What a freaking legend. The Dodgers have lost back-to-back games against the Giants. They're on a 4-game losing streak, 4-6 in their last 10 games. Giants have won 3 straight. Are they finding their form all of a sudden? Trevor McDonald is a freaking dog. Padres are in first place, though. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Run differential at +1. That's fun. I like that. That's a lot of fun. 5-5 in their last 10. Last thing we're going to talk about, though, is the Philadelphia Phillies. 7-3 in their last 10 games, 3 straight wins for them. They're at a -31 run differential right now, but we know what this team can do. We know who this team can be. We know some of the guys they have on that roster. This is still a team that if you're in the National League, you should be thinking about, you should be worried about, you should be focused on and watching what they do, because the Philadelphia Phillies, if they can figure out that bullpen a little bit, if they can figure out that lineup a little bit, their rotation can carry them, right? We've seen that. But if that lineup starts to hit, they start to get some production from guys like you expect to get, that's a team that can be really, really dangerous and can be a really, really good baseball team. That's going to do it for Around the Horn on this episode. It's been fun doing these segments. I hope you all enjoy them. If you do enjoy them, make sure you comment down below with your favorite of the 3 segments that we have been doing as we get into the second one.
Welcome to Down on the Farm, your weekly segment talking about the Mariners farm system over the past week.
Hey, let's talk about Felnin Celestin. First and foremost, 17-game hitting streak for this kid. He is hitting .453, .539, .672. Is that right? Video game numbers over those 17 games. 29 hits in 17 games. 6 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 11 walks, couple of hit by pitches, just 12 strikeouts 11 walks to 12 strikeouts. That's really, really impressive. 14 ribbies. Dude's been fire. Dude's been awesome. Dude has been absolutely ripping the ball, and he is someone I gotta go see when I eventually make it up to Everett this summer. Johnny Farmello, couple of walks tonight. Good to see. Luke, future MVP Stevenson, couple of walks as well. Lucas Kelly, a nice outing for himself. Threw an inning, gave up just 2 hits, an unearned run, strikeout. But I mean, how can we not talk about Kate Anderson? We're just going to talk about this guy on a weekly basis at this point. Last week, got up to 75 pitches, 5 2/3 innings, just 2 hits, a run, a walk. And guess how many? Yeah, that's right. 9 strikeouts, 22 whiffs on the 75 pitches. He threw 49 strikes. His updated numbers on the season, an 0.60 ERA in 30 innings, has given up just 2 runs on 15 hits, has just 5 walks, and has 47 strikeouts in 30 innings. This guy is a robot. He's a robot. This guy is not real. Thank you to the Los Angeles Angels, and thank you to the Washington Nationals for letting us get our hands on this guy. This is a future ace. Knock on wood. This is a future ace, and the stuff he's doing on the bump is incredible. It is impressive. It is awesome. It is so freaking sweet to see. The last guy we are going to talk about is a guy I have mentioned on a couple episodes wanting to talk about. But we are going to talk about Mason Peters. Dude's been awesome. He has a filthy curveball. A lefty that has been down in Inland Empire. That is the new single A affiliate for the Seattle Mariners. Replaced Modesto. Last week, he threw 4 innings, gave up just 3 hits, a run, had 6 strikeouts, had 9 whiffs through 60 pitches. Dude, he's been really good. First 6 professional starts for him, a 2.25 ERA in 24 innings. Just 15 hits against him, 37 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting just 183 against Peters down in the California League. This is a guy that if you're in the Southern California area, like make a stop on a Friday night to go see Mason Peters throw the ball because he's been fantastic. And he is someone that is really, really interesting as a prospect. Very interesting piece. Someone that the Mariners have really, really done a number on. He has really found his groove. And I just found a tweet right here. Top 10 pitching prospects. Kate Anderson, Anthony Ianson, Seth Hernandez, Noah Scholes, Miguel Sime, Peyton Tolley, Jackson Steensma, and at number 8, Mason Peters. Watch this guy. 22-year-old lefty, 5'11". This is a guy you should really, really pay attention to. Super high slot guy. You think about a guy that we've seen in Trey Savage. That is the type of guy you're seeing here from a lefty. He throws really hard and has a beautiful breaking ball that is really interesting. I mean, this is a guy that even if he doesn't pan out as a starter, he can stay healthy, and this is the type of guy that has the stuff to be like a shutdown reliever. He's going to be on an innings limit. He only threw 40 last year. It'll be interesting to see how the Mariners deal with that. They've been really careful with him so far. He's only been throwing a couple innings through most of his starts. He's starting to ramp up, starting to build up. Like I said, 4 innings in his last start. This guy has really, really nasty stuff. If you bought Mariners TV on MLB.TV, watch one of his starts on a Friday night. it is really incredible stuff. I highly recommend you watching Mason Peters. I will probably do that myself this Friday and enjoy a Mason Peters start. Let's move into our third and final segment. It is time for Seattle Sports Wraparound with Mahal. Seattle Sports Wraparound. Honestly, not a whole lot going on. The Sounders tied San Diego 1-1. They really should have won this game. If I do say so myself. A lot of opportunities, a lot of shots. 26 shots for the Sounders, only 5 of which were on goal. Let's get that up. Jordan Morris is washed. Sorry, JMO. They just look better with him not on the field from everything I have seen. Legitimately. It sucks to say that. We're about to get into World Cup break, so the Sounders only a couple more games left until that break. Just 3, actually. They play San Jose this weekend, so make sure you turn in. Actually, that's tonight. Oh my God. Sounders play Wednesday night. San Jose, that'll be a really good game. San Jose's been super good this year. They then get the LA Galaxy this weekend. Is that at Lumen? Yes, it is. And then LAFC will close it out before they go to the break. So, make sure you enjoy yourself some soccer. Get some soccer watching in because it is an awesome sport. I'm a soccer fan myself. Tune in before the World Cup. Get yourself, invested in a team and some players. Make sure you know some names other than just, the Messis, the Ronaldos of the world, right? Moving our eyes over to football, Super Bowl champion Seahawks schedule releases on Thursday. On Thursday. I thought it was Friday. Dude, it's so confusing. It's been everywhere on social media, the schedule release for a month now, it feels like. Comes out Thursday. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like. It sounds like the Seahawks are either going to get the Bears or the Patriots in week 1. I was kind of hoping we get someone not great, and then it's week 1 doesn't really matter all that much, and then we get the fun games later in the season. I don't know, maybe that's just me. After watching week 1 last year, I'm just week 1, whatever, dude. Week 1 don't matter. Baseball is still happening. That's what we're here for. Legitimately. NBA playoffs still going on. F the NBA, that's where I'm at. NHL. Yep. I think I just covered everything, didn't I? I don't think there's really anything to discuss. Not a whole lot going on in the Seattle sports world this week. A lot of stuff in the baseball world. We obviously cover that all. Make sure you tune into episode 155 with Jeff. That'll be out Friday morning. Should be an awesome, fun episode as always. Till then, go M's. Peace.